My name is Victoria Mrotz, and I'm a member of OVC class of 2018, and I'm originally from the United States Virgin Islands. I did my high school on St. Croix of the U.S. Virgin Islands, and the headmaster there was a family friend, and throughout my time in high school he used to tease me that I was going to go to veterinary school in Canada because Canada had the best veterinary schools. And I used to tease him back. I would never go to school in Canada. And then I left high school and went to Iowa State University for my undergraduate and completed an animal science Bachelor of Science. And while I was applying for veterinary schools, I decided to look into the veterinary programs in Ontario and throughout Canada. And I found Ontario Veterinary College, and it was a great program, and I applied, and it was of the couple offers I got, and I decided that it was where I wanted to be. So from the time I arrived at OVC, I felt welcomed and very reassured that yes, I in fact got into vet school and this is where I should be. And an interesting thing that Ontario Veterinary College does is that each class, when they first come in, they pick a color and a crest. And our class became the Ivory Owls, and that compilation of color and animal will stay with you for all the 4 years, and that really helps build community within the class, and then it also helps us recognize each other throughout the 4 years, working with each other within class, within laboratories, and working with the interns in the learning hospital also. And then it's also how we communicate with our alumni. So there are a couple black mambas or a couple silver foxes that we all know, and we're going to miss the stags, and we're going to miss the caracals, and soon we're going to miss the komodos. And it's just one of the many ways that Ontario Veterinary College builds community and brings us all together. The Avian Exotics ward here at Ontario Veterinary College is a great opportunity for students like me who are interested in exotic animals and zoo medicine, because not only can we sit and listen into rounds when time is available, we can participate and be involved in basic physicals as well as treatments for the animals that are coming into OVC Learning Hospital. Ontario Veterinary College is great for a number of reasons, but what I really enjoy is that you can be involved in a variety of different fields within veterinary medicine. I personally can't decide if I want to do large or small animals, but that's not a problem here because I can be involved in all of it. And last summer I worked with one of the faculty members here who is a surgeon in the small animal wards, and we did research on minimally invasive surgeries which can be applied to animals of all shapes and sizes and any kind of procedures, or most kinds of procedures, I should say. We want it to be applied to all procedures. And so that was a great experience. I learned a lot in research. I learned data analysis and collection, and as well as got to work on my public presentation skills, and I will be presenting that study later this summer at a conference too. One of the challenges coming to veterinary college as an international student was going from AVMA to CVMA and trying to determine where I would be in the world both after I graduated and what I could do with my doctorate in Canada and in the United States. And a very awesome thing that the CVMA has here is the student CVMA, and that's a symposium that they run every January, and it's at one of the 5 veterinary colleges here in Canada. And my first year here, I made a point to go to it, and that was out in Saskatoon. And I got a real taste of Canada when you go to Saskatoon in January, but it was wonderful to see veterinary students from across the nation come together and do different wet labs and experience different lectures and just have time to network with each other. And it went from Canada being a very big unknown place to, okay, now I know where the specialties are, where the different practices are, and you don't feel so alone as an international student anymore.